Since the 1980s, Florida has been known to have some of the toughest laws and sentences when it comes to drug trafficking. It's no secret that many of those drugs come through our shores, and prosecutors also have a lot of control when it comes to prison sentences. But as the opioid epidemic continues to grip the state, lawmakers are now introducing a bill that would make major changes, giving judges more control, especially when dealing with first-time offenders and addicts. Joining us this morning to explain those changes is News Channel 8 legal analyst and associate producer Felix Vega, also a former Hillsborough County prosecutor. Good morning, Felix.
Good morning, Evan.
Thanks for joining us. So what specific types of cases would be affected if this law passed?
This is going to affect really the people that are first-time offenders, like you said, and also addicts, because it's going to introduce legislation that sets up 3 criteria that would give judges the option to waive those very tough minimum mandatory sentences. Basically, you would have to prove that you weren't involved in an ongoing criminal activity, such as drug dealing. The other 2 criteria are very simple. Basically, you didn't use a gun during the trafficking incident, and also that no one was injured or killed. So this is going to open it up for people that are, like I said, first-time offenders, people that come back from combat. We've seen a lot of veterans that have addiction problems also being treated for PTSD. So this would untie those minimum mandatories for people that actually can't provide substantial assistance, can't provide information to law enforcement, and literally just got caught up in their addiction or whatever the circumstances may be.
Yeah, a little bit of compassion here on the sentencing.
Exactly.
And those mandatory minimum sentences can be very extreme. Can you explain how they work?
Yeah, and so we have a couple we can show you actually for trafficking and hydrocodone. You take, or this is actually what you need to prove for trafficking, whether or not you sold or purchased it, manufacture or deliver, you brought it into the state, or simple possession. That's where people fall into this trap. They don't understand that simply possessing a certain amount, it gets you to a trafficking.
Over a certain amount without a prescription.
And so those without a prescription, then those amounts, they go from 14 to 28 grams, get you a 3-year sentence, 28 to 50 is 7 years, 50 to 200, 15 years in prison. That's for hydrocodone. And you look at the numbers there, you only need approximately 22 to 44 pills to get from that 14 to the 28 gram threshold. So we're not talking about many pills. The reason why hydrocodone weighs more than oxycodone, oxycodone, the numbers are a little different. 7 to 14 grams get you to 3 years, 14 to 25 get you to 7, 25 to 100 get you 15 years. And look at the numbers there are radically different. They're much higher. They go from 30 to 200 pills, and that's where you see those higher amounts for oxycodone as opposed to hydrocodone. So just that amount. People think trafficking, they think Miami Vice, they think kilos of cocaine. A bottle full of pills, if you don't have a prescription for it, can get you into these minimum mandatory sentences.
Especially as they begin to crack down across the country because this has become such a problem.
Correct. And what we saw in 2010 when they cracked down on all the pill mills, that's where you saw people were doctor shopping. I had several cases where people were, they were able to get upwards of 25,000 pills in 15 months.
Wow.
You're talking a super addict in those cases. And what happened was prosecutors really didn't have the means to untie those minimum mandatories, and it was up to the defense and also the defendants themselves to come to the table and say, this is what we can do or this is what we can't do. And that's where you see where they're trying to fix that problem.
Yeah. How difficult is it for the prosecutor to waive these sentences, and is it different for every state attorney's office?
It is, and this is an interesting thing in talking to my friends that are defense attorneys, because you could go literally from Lakeland into Hillsborough County and into Pinellas County with the same exact case of facts and get wildly different results depending on the prosecutors. And it's not really just a regular line prosecutor. There's usually a supervisor involved. Different people have different control over the situation. So depending on if you're an addict, if you put yourself in rehab, that may count good for you. That may not be enough for some prosecutors. They want to see substantial assistance. They want to know who your source of supply is, who you got your drugs from. And there's always a level of suspicion that there's more to the story than there really is. And then we're seeing a lot of prosecutors over the past 6, 7 years since the pills really took hold. They started to come around and see, okay, let's go to the treatment method, kind of relax the minimum mandatories and really focus on addict versus dealer, which these are created for the dealers, not so much the addicts.
Right. Now, if judges had more discretion, how do you feel like that would affect prison population?
Well, this is interesting because I went to the Department of Corrections website and also pulled up their annual report. In 2015 and 2016, that year that ended, there were 99,119 inmates in the entire prison system across the state of Florida. They actually dipped down below 100,000 for the first time since 2012. You look at the breakdowns, people that have burglary convictions, 16.4% of the population. Murder and manslaughter convictions make up 14.9%. Drug offenses, only 1/10% below below all the murders and people convicted of manslaughter inside of the jail. And some of the other things that in Michigan, for example, they did away with a very similar sentencing structure, and in the decade following that, they saw their prison populations drop by 40%.
Right.
So we might see the same effect here in Florida. And just some of the other numbers, that was the number of inmates that were actually in jail total. But new arrivals coming into the jail in 2016, ending in 2016, drug offenses topped all the other offenses, 22.5%. Theft and fraud came in second at 16.8. And here's another thing we don't think about outside the prison system. There were nearly 37,000 people receiving treatment for drug addiction. They're on probation or on supervised release or community control across the state of Florida. So you see the impact is so broad with just this one fix or this one change to the law could drastically overhaul the entire criminal justice system when it comes to narcotics.
It's great to see that sort of shift away from just incarcerating drug addicts, which we know doesn't fix the problem.
Right, and we see it on the federal level, but also on the state level. This is I think, a good solution to a very big problem that can really help a lot of people in the end.
Great analysis there by News Channel 8 legal analyst and associate producer and former prosecutor Felix Vega. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Evan.
We'll be right back, folks.